What's going on? We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. One time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is. We grinding. And just talk about the double standards and hypocrisy, man. I ain't did one of these videos in a minute. That just blatant, man. You got people like Oscar De La Hoya saying that Errol Spence is too big for Mikey Garcia, you know. But, he should come up and face Canelo Alvarez at 160. That's the fight that we want. We ready to make that fight. And people say, yeah, Earl should do this and that. And whoop, whoop, whoop. But nobody even look at the situation saying that, look what Earl Spence got to go through. I got people in the comments section say Earl should fight people his own size. He's bullying the welterweight division. He's too big for those guys. For one, Sean Porter fought at 165 as an amateur and started off at 154 as a professional, as Earl Spence did, all right? Two, you know what I'm saying? If Earl didn't fight Mikey Garcia, you guys say he's ducking him. Mikey Garcia is a lightweight, junior welterweight that's stepping up to the plate when Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, and Terrence Crawford, because of promotional issues, are not stepping up into the plate. Period. Nobody's saying, some people are saying, Earl Spence is too small for Canelo. That's not the narrative, but that's the norm. Black American fighters have to go beyond the call of duty. Not just a little bit beyond it. For us to get recognition, because I guess it's so just repetitive that we dominate the sport of boxing a lot of the times, that we have to do shit that's phenomenal and go to the extreme. You have other people that's tried to go up there like Kell Brook, and shout out to him for doing it, and then coming back down like a boss and competing. But we got to be asked to go extremely beyond the call of duty just to get recognition. An extreme call of duty that the Black American fighters are asked to do is to see, not only just to test the limits of their abilities, but it's really to put them in a position to lose. Because you can't get them to lose at welterweight, so you want them to jump up, or their regular weight. You want them to jump up 2 or 3 weight classes and test their ability. But it's accepted that the people in their division don't want to fight them. Even though Ricky Dial isn't an American, but it's the same situation. Them dudes ducked him in multiple divisions and forced him to go beyond the call of duty and test his limits to the fullest extent, just to feed his family to fight Lomachenko. It happened. It continues to happen and happen again. It's just to accept it. Oh, those dudes at the weight he started, they can't whoop him. So why don't he move up 2 or 3 weight classes and improve it? You know what? We done it before with Tommy Hearns. We did it before with Sugar Ray Leonard. It ain't nothing new. Sugar Ray Robinson moved up and did it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. But why we just can't get the recognition? Why we can't get the fights? Why does Gary Russell have to leave 126 pounds without getting a unification bout? Why he don't get the opportunity to unify titles and be called the clear number one guy at 126? He got to move up to test his abilities. That shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be people accept, Leo Santa Cruz is, he don't have to fight him and whoop, whoop, whoop. And that shouldn't have to be. It shouldn't. Crawford became undisputed. Who did Crawford beat to be undisputed? Alexander Usyk won undisputed. And don't nobody know none of them motherfuckers that he fought. You can ask people in America. You got 100 Americans. Go to any city you want. They don't even know who Alexander Usyk is and none of the guys he fought. But he getting praised and he getting, rose petal thrown on his feet like he did something great. He did something good out of the ordinary. You probably can call it great. But Crawford just did it in better and spectacular fashion, in my opinion. We got to go to extremes. We got to go through fire and make ice a fire just to get recognition as Black American fighters. And Oscar know that. These promoters know that. You know what I'm saying? They know that. Andrew Tabiti, one of the most talented cruiserweights out there. People say, he's sorry he ain't fought nobody, this and that. If he's so sorry he ain't fought nobody, I mean, why didn't they let him in the World Box Super Series tournament? Deontay Wilder. Why is everybody turning on him when he just want to fight the best of Anthony Joshua? That's how you know it's fucked up for a Black American out here fighter. That's how you know the game is fucked up. The dude offered him $50 million. Then asked for a contract. Say, I'll take a flat fee. Then they play with the contract and people just against him. That's how y'all know what it is, man. Andre Ward signed to fight Kovalev. You know, as soon as he signed with HBO and got a couple fights in, signed to fight him, handled his business, people took it away from him twice. Abel Sanchez out there still hating on him. He never fails. You know what I'm saying? Danny Jacobs. You know, most people thought he beat Triple G. I thought he beat him. But nobody putting pressure on Triple G to rematch him, did he? But Triple G beating his chest said he the most feared guy, but don't want to give Danny Jacobs his rematch. It's just the extreme measures you got to go through being a black fighter. We got to be extraordinary. We got to be beyond the human flesh and blood and sweat and blood and tears that our body produce. We got to go beyond. These other ethnic groups in boxing don't have to do that. You know, when you ask them to go beyond, oh, why do you got to do this and this and that? Woo, 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 he the poop. You got to hear all that extra stuff. But when black American fighters are asked to do something, it's expected that we take the call and do it. You know, against all odds. When you on that coincidental list. When you against all odds. And that's the way the boxing is played. And now that the brothers are banding together with the LDBC or whatever it may be, or outside the LDBC, whoever, you know, talking that trill shit, you know what I'm saying? Now that we banding together, now we a bunch of race baiters. Now we a bunch of fanboys. Now we all this. Because when black, you know, fans get together, united, and start backing their fighters, that's the normal behavior you get. Oh, y'all some dick riders, or you a Wilder lover and this and that. Yup, we riding with Wilder, we riding with Earl, we riding with Terrence. We doing the same shit the Puerto Ricans did, the same shit the Mexicans do. We doing the same shit the Italians, the Germans, the Russians, and all y'all do. Doing the same thing. And that's square business. We gonna support our black fighters. And y'all can hate it, y'all can get with it, or y'all can just watch and be secret and just hate, but love the style. But don't forget to check out those social media links on all platforms in the description. Also, if you want to donate, the PayPal link is there. Shout out to everybody that donated to PayPal, donate through the Super Chat. Definitely appreciate you guys. Share, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Shout out to LDBC, Everybody Blood Boxing, 7A, CB Sports TV, the whole 9. We gone.